Remember when I first called you and I said I have this crazy idea about creating some angels? Remember?
Yeah, I
What were
remember
you
that.
thinking? This girl must be nuts, right? No, God. Hi, this is Judith Shaw from BlackcocoBrown. I am so happy to be here with you guys today, talking about how BlackcocoBrown came to be. I know I introduced myself last week, telling you there's so much more to come, but let me just go into a little bit more detail as how this idea has been conceived. And first of all, let's start off with my lovely angel. I dreamt of doing 4 angels in the beginning. And then, for some strange and odd reason, I got so afraid and I put that idea away. I actually got an artist. I called her up, told her about the four angels. Because when I was looking at art, and especially the Renaissance art, I didn't see much of black artists or black angels being represented. So I said, okay, then let me do something crazy. I always call my ideas crazy, right? And I've been hunting around for an artist to help me to conceive, not to conceive, but to actually bring my angels alive. And I hunted, couldn't find any. And my son introduced me to this lovely artist by the name of Yekta. You will be meeting her soon. Came got in touch with Yekta, told her about this ideas about creating 4 angels. Then I chickened out. I decided to just put the angels away. And then I was communicating with a friend of mine. Her name is Althea, and she owns a company called Thea's Creation. And she said, I'm doing this business. I'm doing T-shirts and I'm making party treats. And I said, wow, that's good. But I also wanted to do this T-shirt thing, but I don't think I want to. I'm afraid. And she said, what do you mean you're afraid? Go ahead and do it. And what I did, I got in touch with Yekta again. And this time, instead of having 4 angels, I decided to go with 1 angel. A good friend of mine opened up a West Indian store in Bowmanville, and it's called the Little West Indies. And I said, the Little West Indies, this would be a good thing. And then the idea of an angel carrying the wings of the islands. So this angel represent Africa. As you can see, the yellow is the sunlight. I wanted her hair to be afro because that's where it is in the highest. It is like I call it the majestic high, right? You wear her hair in such a majestic way, and I wanted that. And again, the sunlight is just all around her body. And then I thought about what she should have on her feet. And I wanted it to be a green shoes which represent the land which my ancestors played on, their navel string actually buried in. And then I thought about the piercing of the belly button, which is the closest to the wound. And I said I wanted to glitter to let the world know that's where my ancestor bear, in the land, in the country of Africa. Mostly West Africa. So everything about this angel represent what I was feeling, what I was thinking, what I wanted to let the world see, right? And then the wings. The wings is where her children all the little islands where her children were scattered. All right. And I just wanted that to be a representation of my vision of Mother Africa. So this is how the angel came to be. And then here I am, presenting to you my angel, my little angel, African angel. I would like to introduce to you, to the world, this beautiful artist that helped me to make my angel come alive. Would you like to introduce yourself, Yakta?
Sure. Thanks for the introduction, Judith. My name is Yekta, and I've honestly been honored to be part of this project. And I always hear lots of great things from Judith, and I'm really excited to see where it goes.
Yeah. So, Yekta, remember when I first called you and I said I have this crazy idea about creating some angels? Remember?
Yeah, I
What were
remember.
you thinking? This girl must be nuts, right?
Actually, I love the idea. I mean, I honestly was just really excited about like the life I guess I could give to it. I never had someone who was so in tune, I guess, with what they wanted. And that's what really intrigued me. And I've always loved Black art. I've always loved it. And with school and things like that, I hadn't always had time to invest into the areas of art in which I'd like to work in more. So
Yeah.
this was kind of like a really great opportunity for me to work in that area that I'd always wanted to. And I mean, at that moment in time, I never imagined it to become what it is now. But I could always see the great potentials for it. And it was really clear in the way that you described it, the visions that you had. And I was honestly just really excited for it. Yeah.
Well, I just want to say thank you for saying yes to my crazy ideas. First, when I approached you about angels, I actually had four in mind. And then I called you and said, Yekta, I'm really not interested anymore. I just want to hold off for a little bit and the reason why I did that is because I was so scared. I thought my crazy ideas was just a crazy idea. And, I was just so afraid. But then when I took a step back, I actually was communicating with a friend of mine who owns a company called Thea's Creation. Her name is Althea. And while I was communicating with her, she said to me, she said to me, I'm doing t-shirts, I'm printing t-shirts, and she's doing all these exciting things. And I said, oh my God, do you know I had this idea for a while and then I put it aside? I guess like Lanston used that said a deferred dream, right? Dream deferred, what happens to it. But anyways, I put it aside and when communicating with Althea, I said, I should really get back on top of this. And that's when I called you back again. But this time, it wasn't four angels, it was actually one angel, right? And this angel, I just wanted it to be special. The idea came to me. I conceived this idea, and it was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to be afraid anymore. I'm just going to go for it. And I just want to say thank you for saying yes. And thank you for helping bringing my angel alive so the world can see it. You did an absolutely fabulous job. What people are raving about is the wings. They have never seen an angel with this multiple colors of, different colors. And people are just raving. They thinking that the way you outline just everything about this beautiful angel, you know, the sun around her whole body, you know, and the fact that we put the belly button, she had a little pierce, and that pierce is the glitter of the wound. right? Where my ancestors actually came from. And the shoes is the land, the green land, where they, when they were youth, running around and playing. And I wanted to display that, And then the wings are my ancestors being scattered around the world from one west part of the world, because apparently most of my ancestors are from West Africa. And I just thought about it today and I said, isn't that ironic? From West Africa, and they were distributed or scattered in the West Indies, right? So it is such a beautiful, beautiful job. And I just want the world to know that you help make this beautiful angel come alive. So thank you. And how was it working with me? Be honest.
Honestly, I guess it was the most engaged I've ever been when working on someone's art piece. I guess I'm very academic myself, so I always enjoy like constructive feedback and comments, and I don't know, I'm always the teacher's pet. So receiving a lot of like, okay, I like this should change, or comments like that, like it was never anything negative for me.
Yeah.
It was almost like, okay, check mark here, this needs a little bit work, okay, but we're getting closer, we're getting there. So as I said, I guess it's the most engaged I've been, which was definitely an experience, and I enjoyed that. And again, it just showed me how much of a very clear and idea and vision you have. And with every instance where you showed satisfaction, I knew that I was able to carry out your vision even more.
Yeah.
So that was always very satisfying and fitting for me as an artist who's trying to work to put something together for you, I guess.
And you did a fabulous job, girl. Let me tell you, a fabulous job. Like, other people are giving me different ideas of how I should present it, right? But who knows? Crazy ideas, crazy mind. I'll come up with something, right? So again, thank you so much. And what else would you like to share with us?
What else would I like to share? I guess I'm excited for what else is to come. Like, I can remember when you would just say like, oh, this is just the beginning, and then we worked on other pieces together. No spoilers. But I'm always looking forward to, I guess, another message from you being like, hey, I have another idea. So that's one of my favorites. And I've also shared it with my family, and they're also like raving about it. And yeah, like I'm just really excited about where it's going. And I want to say that like you have my full support, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. And it's really cool like seeing something that I collaborated on, like on the t-shirt you're wearing, for instance, right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Yeah, it just
Beautiful.
feels very surreal in a way.
Yes, honey, baby girl. Our baby has come alive. Thank you for delivering it. I conceived it, you delivered it. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I look forward to collaborating with you again. So have yourself a wonderful evening, and you will be hearing from me again, girl. Okay? Thank thank you so much, Yekta. And let the world know what's your Instagram page. Tell them, tell them.
For sure. If anyone is interested in seeing more of me and my work, my Instagram is Yekta, Yekta, Sharaf, Sharaf. Yeah, check me out. And again, I'm happy to have been a part of this, and thanks for introducing me. And yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Yekta. love you, girl.
Thank you.
Okay,
It's all
bye
lovely.
bye. How I came up with the name Black Cocoa Brown. Black Cocoa Brown has three dimensions to it: black, cocoa, and brown. And I call them the three narratives. The black is a formidable narrative. It was formed from formidable narratives. Cocoa is one of those in the windows funny narratives. And the brown is the narrative of a self-reflection. Black is where I always grew up. When I was growing up, I always hear, especially my grandmother. I love her. God bless her soul. I love her, but she's always saying nothing black and nothing good ever comes from anything black. And I have a cousin who's always been taunted and been teased how black she was. And now she's ugly and nothing good can ever come from her. And I carry that. I carry that in my heart. It actually aches my soul. And then I have a friend who has a son who has a dark complexion. And she would say, oh my goodness, he's so black and ugly. And I'm always saying to her, no, he's not. He's beautiful. But she said, no, I'm black and I'm ugly. And that thought, I said, no, I needed to make that a part of my business name. And then Coco, I call that the fun in the windows narrative. Whereas it says, I like that hot cocoa. I like my man hot cocoa, right? So that's why I came up with that name. And then the brown. When I look in the mirror, I see someone who's brown as the earth, that every beautiful, nourishing thing comes from. And that's how Black Cocoa Brown came to be. I wrote this poem, and it's called Ism. I heard them say, you're too black. Black can't. Black won't. Black lacks color. Ain't no color in black. Ain't no color in black, but yet they call your color black. I heard them say, black lacks light. No reflection, just rejection. Too black the stormy nights. Black cats, black suits, black dress to mourn the dead. No lights, just darkness. I heard, you heard, we both heard them say, nothing good comes from being too black. So you colored your black. Prance around in the light with a temporary stride. Yes, you shine in their lighter, whiter acceptance above your black rejection. Rush back to your black. Don that must have black suit, black dress on your elegant, sophisticated black. Don't you see they're tanning their black? Don't you hear them saying black don't crack? Dance black, sing black, celebrate black, pump that fist. Power is black. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed that poem. And that poem is called Ism. It comes straight from my heart. This is what I've experienced, this is what I've heard. When I talk about ism, I'm not just talking about racism. I'm talking about racism, colorism, because at the end of the day, all ism is get the same result, right? Every people are being left out, people are being hurt, people are not being loved, people are just being rejected. Whether it is racism or colorism, they're all resulted in the same ism. Please subscribe and like and tell all your friends. And you can get the t-shirts and hoodies from BlackcocoBrown.com, and follow me on Instagram at BlackcocoBrown. Again, this is Judith Shaw saying bye-bye for now.